Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between the Multan Maestros and the Karachi Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me...
That decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that?
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
Waiting.
Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Maxu takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Gotcha.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Azam, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Brilliant diving stop.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Masood is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Huge appeal.
Waiting. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Perfectly timed.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on.
Quick onto that in the infield. That's the over. The Sultans are 1 for 22. Imran from the south end. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Put it wide and good enough to get it through the gap square.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Super shot, that.
You can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Maksud has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Ready.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep. No!
Got the boundary last ball. Punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. The Sultans are 1 for 42. Amir, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Super piece of timing.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Waiting. Up.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
into the gap. Nice shot.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Wait. Up. No.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Into the attack for the Karachi Royals.
Times it nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
With the medium pacer.
No.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Power and precision in that shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Gregory did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Great shot, great timing.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Asif is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep. No.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Right off the middle of the bat.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Gregory shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Super shot.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Ilyas, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
Big shout.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Nicely played.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. The Sultans are 1 for 141. Amir coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field. Good throw from the deep, on target. Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Great shot through the gap.
Managed to find the gap beautifully. Not going to waste that opportunity as they head towards the 90s.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Waiting. Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Well bowled. Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Amir from the north end.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Yes. Hola.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep. No.
You really don't want to miss opportunities like that. A clear run out if they pick the right end.
Back go the stumps, missed the straight ball.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Azam, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Trouble! Oh, gone!
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes. Go.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Loud shout.
Good.
Big appeal. Loud appeal.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped. But still, solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
End of the over. The Sultans are 5 for 173.
Yes.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Ilyas did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there. Hola! No!
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes!
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep. Keeper.
Chance! A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Throws are now 5 for 194.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Got all of it, and for 6.
Crunch on the front foot and bang, gone all the way.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.